Okay, talofa everybody. Guten Morgen. Good morning to everybody. My name is Seb from the Samoa Tourism Authority. Mein Name ist Sebastian from Samoa Tourism Bureau. Vielen Dank, dass Sie heute bei uns sind. Thank you very much for all of you to join us. Leider ist mein Deutsch nicht sehr gut, weil ich es seit 30 Jahren nicht gesprochen habe. Deshalb werde ich heute Englisch sprechen. Aber ich freue mich sehr, bekannt zu geben, dass wir gerade eine Ausbildungskurs auf Deutsch auf der Travel Uni Website gestartet haben. Und ich werde am Ende dieses Webinars weiteres Details mit Ihnen teilen. So that's about the extent of my German. I'm afraid I will carry this on in English, bearing in mind that we do have people joining us from Germany, Italy, Spain, I believe Poland, and so forth. So thank you all very much for joining us today. As I mentioned, my name is Seb Sarrazin. I am the account director for the Samoa Tourism Authority. I am based in London. And today I am not alone. I will be joined by two guests that I will be introducing very shortly. But before that, really, I wanted to give you a very brief recap about our beautiful islands of Samoa and really list the top 5 reasons why you should know about our destination, and more importantly, you should promote and sell to your customers. As I'm sure you know, Samoa is located in the middle of the South Pacific. It is therefore not the closest destination to reach from Europe. However, the reality is that people coming on holiday in Samoa tend to combine us with other destinations in the region. And the reality is that once you are in the region, there are lots of direct connection, which are reasonably short as well, to come and visit Samoa, starting from New Zealand, where we do have daily flight operated by Air New Zealand out of Auckland. These takes just under 4 hours. If you do have customers keen to visit Australia and would like to combine us with Australia, then note that we have a regular connection operated by both Qantas and Virgin Australia out of Brisbane. These are operated between 4 and 5 times a week, depending of the seasonality. And then we are very hopeful that within the next few months, we will be getting our direct Sydney Samoa flight back. This was operating pre-pandemic. It hasn't quite got back to where we were before the pandemic. However, we are very hopeful that this Sydney Samoa connection will be operating again soon. The flight time from Australia to Samoa takes 5 hours. And then last, but not by no means least, we also have very good connection from our neighboring islands of Fiji. Great combination with Samoa. You can fly from Fiji to Samoa within 2 hours, so it's a very short flight. It is operated by Fiji Airways 6 times a week from Monday through to Saturday. And then if your customers wanted to carry on in the South Pacific and maybe add an extra country in their itinerary, you would be pleased to hear that on Wednesday and Wednesday only, Fiji Airways offers a direct connection from Samoa all the way up to Hawaii, Honolulu, for a duration of 5 hours. Reason number 2 why you should know about us and recommend us to your customers. Samoa is breathtakingly beautiful. And rather than talk about it for too long, I will be showing you a short video clip very soon. But not only Samoa is beautiful, but the landscape and the nature is very diverse. We are a very small country. Driving around doesn't take very long at all. And with that in mind, your customers will be able to find yourself from a white sandy beach and beautiful turquoise water to deep in the middle of the jungle with waterfalls and rivers and forests within only a few minutes. And if your customers decided to visit the big island of Savaii, which really should be part of every itinerary in Samoa, they will be able to enjoy a very different landscape, much more organic, rugged, wild. For Savaii is a volcanic island where you will be able to see lava fields, black sandy beach, or even blowholes that shoot up to 60 meters in the air, which is one of the most impressive sights I've ever witnessed. Reason number 3, Culture. Samoa is the birthplace of Polynesian culture. And if you do have customers generally interested in the local customs in the South Pacific, I cannot think of a better place than Samoa, where the locals still very much live like they used to 3,000 years ago. They have a very simple life. They are very traditional, and it's very easy to get to grip with the local culture. You can either hire a car and drive around the islands and stop in any of the 362 villages that make out the country, and you will always be welcomed with open arms, being given a tour of the village, possibly be introduced to the village chief, and why not be extended an invitation to dine with the locals in the evening in the communal kitchen, which is located right in the middle of the village. Alternatively, you can go and visit the Samoa Cultural Village. This is something that we, as the tourist office, operate at the back of our head office in the city center of Apia. It is open 3 to 4 times a week, again, depending on seasonality. And it takes about half a day, really, at the cultural village to have a very good idea of the local customs, the dancing, the singing, the traditional way of cooking. If you are lucky, you might even be able to witness one of the local male having a traditional tattoo. Definitely well worth a visit whilst in Apia. And then last but not least, you can just stay in your resort. For the majority of them would organize once a week a cultural evening known as a Fia Fia night, during which local villages will come to the resort and sing, dance, sometimes take over the kitchen and cook a feast for all of the customers to enjoy. Reason number four, there's plenty of things to do in Samoa. Samoa is the perfect place to just recharge the battery so you can decide to do nothing at all. Read a book, sunbathe, enjoy the beach. But if you do have customers who are a bit more active, there is tons of things to do, starting with water activities. Of course, we are in the middle of the ocean, so it's a great spot for scuba diving, snorkeling. There's up to 600 species of fish and marine life. Surfing, as long as you know what you're doing, the wave can reach pretty impressive heights, so you don't really learn how to surf in Samoa. But if you do have customers who are already pretty good surfers, they will absolutely love it. Fishing, obviously, boating, but then we do have a lot of activities to be enjoyed within the interior of the island, which are effectively jungle, practically untouched by human. And it is a great environment for hiking, VTT, kayaking, or just chase the many waterfalls that you can find in Samoa. Reason number five, considering how small we are, Samoa does have a very large variety of accommodation throughout the islands. In fact, we've got about 200 accommodation options, and these really range from very basic beach hut known as fale, normally operated by local villages, to a very good variety of 4 star slash 4 star plus properties, which are very popular with European travelers. One of the specificity of accommodation in Samoa is that about 99% of those hotels and resorts are owned by locals. They are managed by local who hire their staff from nearby villages and would be also using local farmers and fishermen in order to order the food for their on-site restaurants. So Samoa really operates a very sustainable form of tourism, and the money that comes on the islands really stays on the island and benefit all of the various layers of the population. And then if you wanted more variety in terms of bars and restaurants, a trip to Apia is ideal. It only takes a few minutes to get there from wherever you are staying on the main island of Upolu. And in Apia, you will be able to enjoy a variety of cafes, restaurants, shopping area, and even a casino. So that's probably all I have time for the time being. Before I introduce you to our guest, I would like to show you a very short video, which I hope is going to give you a pretty good recap of what I've just spoken about.
Take it slow. Take it slow. I'm here today, right here, right now. We tread with care upon this ground, so please receive, then we'll be on our way. We've seen some land so far and wide, it walks with us on every stride.